J-Dog back to answer more goddamn questions. Before we get to the questions, though, I want to show you a couple spins the dog spun today at the shop. You know, just out there getting goddamn orders caught up, backed up as a mother goddamn fucker. Dog's here all goddamn day Saturday, putting in some motherfucking OT, grinding out the packs, make sure people get their shit in an acceptable goddamn time frame. Be in all day goddamn Sunday too. Then head out this Thursday night to Milwaukee Metal Fest. By the time you see this, this will be Milwaukee be going on or just over. God damn it! But at the shop, want to bring up because actually fucking Dave from the band Noxious, death metal band Noxious, check them out. Goddamn 90s style, goddamn death metal. Pretty good goddamn shit. Cool fucking homeboys. Dave's been kind of, did some part-time hours helping us out. He has a full-time job, but he wanted to pick up a little bit extra cash. And so I was like, hey, we could use an extra packing, hand on packing at the moment, because we're really, really behind. So he's been, helping out a few weeks or whatever, and he always likes seeing what, the dog puts on or whatever and stuff that he missed out. Younger goddamn devil, in his 20s. And I said, dude, here's one that, because I put on the player. This one I put on the player yesterday. This other one I put on today. And I was like, yeah, dude, I don't even know if I've ever mentioned on the channel. I want to say I have, but this is an overlooked, mandatory fucking goddamn death metal gem that I never heard anyone ever bring up. I picked this up back when it first came out. Got him in through Hells and trade from Extreme Music, Dave Rotten. Watch out for my goddamn Dave Rotten interview. Balls, goddamn Christ Denied, Extreme Music Productions. Dave's been doing the label forever. This might be my favorite release he's ever done. Well, he's done a lot of good shit. He's done like the reissue, like Dissect and shit like that. So maybe not. It's up there that I go. But as far as like a new band album, I think this is 2003. 2003, Extreme Music. God damn, so fucking 20 years old now. They did an EP after this that I thought was okay, but this is fucking mandatory. We only got like 3 in stock, so it's not sales pitch. I'm just putting it like, because Dave's like, never heard of me. And he's like, dude, this is fucking phenomenal. Is the band Verminous. Slick ass cover art, too. Dawg owns an LP, too, of course, in case you happen to goddamn give a fuck. Picked up the LP and CD in 03 when we got them in trade. Old school, like, I don't know how I would compare them to, because Dave, before he put on, I was like, what do they sound like? I'm like, it's like old school death metal that's like, I don't want to say war metal in there, but it's got it's aggressive as fuck, like really in your fucking face. Kind of like, not black metal like, Piety Skull fucking Armageddon, how it's really in your face and aggressive. It's like that, but death metal, maybe kind of like the Aussie scene, like Destructor, Brutal Desecration 7-inch, Martyr. And again, I don't think it sounds like those, but just how it's that aggression. Not so much the low tune, fucking brutal, suffocation type stuff, immolation, incantation. Fast as fuck. It's got like that kind of like that 80s sick thrash influence in there. You can hear, Sodom, Creator, even though I don't consider it a death thrash at all. It's just pure fucking like, I don't know if I want to say 80s death metal. I can't place my thumb on it. It doesn't like, it's got like a mix of like, I can hear certain influences in there, but that's another thing. It just doesn't sound like the vocals. Kind of like also too, maybe like a little bit of like Thronium from Poland, even though I like Thronium, but I don't. But I know how they're aggressive. The only thing I didn't like about Thronium was sometimes how the vocals sounded. But highly fucking recommend this, man. It is so fucking good. This opening song, Spawn of Satan's Curse, fucking phenomenal. Every single song's good. This version, I don't think my original versions. I don't even need to pick this one up. It's got some cool ass fucking cover songs. Charred Remains by goddamn Autopsy. And by the fucking way, I don't know if the guy was just saying it jokingly. I think it might have been in my Fester Decay interview, or one of them guys like, yeah, the dog doesn't even like Severed Survival. What are you talking about? I said Severed Survival is fucking masterpiece. I love Autopsy, Severed Survival. One of the best sounding death metal records of all fucking time. I just didn't like Mental Funeral Up. And full goddamn disclosure, Mental Funeral is the true goddamn shit. I like the sound of it. It's just there's too many goddamn slow songs. It's too goddamn doomy and boring for me. The Severed Survival, especially Charred Remains, Disemboweled, Service for a Vacant Coffin, love that shit. They cover that. And then it's got a live, the Salvation by Extermination, great songs, the 6-track on here. There's a live version of that. Those are the goddamn bonus tracks. And Spawn of Satan's Curse. So the 2 live bonus tracks. mandatory fucking death metal sends all these newbie goddamn, like, either whether it be bands on 20 bucks spin, Maggot Stomp, and again, some of these bands I do like. But you know how they're just trying to play, whether it been the Fedheads or Cerebral Rot, they're cool, but they're all just trying to play like that 90s style death metal. And you just put this on. If you listen to a lot of that, which again, a lot of that is my forte, the 90s style death metal, this just sounds, it's a breath of goddamn fresh air. Super aggressive, tons of fucking energy, just grabs you right by the goddamn nads. Dudes look fucking metal. You can just feel the metal in it too. You can tell. I'm not even sure where the hell are these guys exactly from too. I don't even think I ever looked it up. Where are they from? You can tell they just have the metal spirit. You could feel the goddamn. It's another thing about I like about too, man. Lyric Pele is his name. What's they shit? Probably from fucking Finland or goddamn Sweden. You can just look this shit up. You can look up on Metal Archives. Um, you can just tell just listening to it. These motherfuckers listen to this thing intent. These motherfuckers listen to Seven Churches. They listen to real goddamn metal. I could be goddamn wrong, but it just pours off in the music where it just feels metal as goddamn fuck. As opposed to, as much as I do like an album like Devour, Molested, Decapitated, or band Prophecy, Foretold, Foreseen, the metal don't pour through it. It's just like this is a good, catchy, brutal fucking release, great for its time. But it doesn't just reek of fucking just metal pouring out of their goddamn veins. That makes any goddamn sense. These homies are from. I want to say Sweden or Finland. But yeah, band is Verminous. And Pious Sacrilege. We have like 3 of them in stock. If you happen to give a fuck. We've restocked it many, many times over the years. We get like 3s and 5s and it sells out. Yeah, Sweden. From Sweden. The Unholy. Oh, the second one was a full length. Okay, yeah. I gotta go back and listen to this. I remember it being not as nearly as good. 10 years later, 2013 was their second album. They only listened to it once or twice, and definitely didn't suck. I'm just like, nowhere near as good. But I got to revisit. I don't think there's an LP of it. I've never seen an LP, but there's an LP of Empire Sacrilege. Like I said, I do know it's. Oh, I do. Shit, I got to go respin the 7-inch too. Dawg owns it, of course. You got Nuclear Winter Records. I remember this from Greece. Fuck yeah, I haven't listened to 7-inch in years. Again, forgot more metal than you know. The Smell the Birth of Death 7-inch. Man, that Dawg is spinning that this goddamn, maybe tomorrow if I get goddamn time. Bust out the goddamn 7-inch. That was their 2003 7-inch. The band started in 2003. Status is split up. Maybe I'm thinking they had an EP, Curse of the Antichrist, 7-inch Blood Harvest. I don't think I've heard this. I don't think I've listened to 7-inch, yeah. Curse of the Antichrist, one song, side B is Hang the Pope by Nuclear Assault, and Revel in Flesh by Nihilists. Pre and tuned, can't go wrong with that. Yeah, I don't know that. Members, let's see what other bands they were in. Probably obvious shit too. That I'm like, oh fuck, the motherfuckers in that. Andreas Yosin drums, Delva, Evildoer, Vampire. Not too familiar with that. Guitars, vocals, Linus, Germaniac, Borglund, Delve. I know. I mean, I know of them. Looks like the bass player. He's in the most fucking shit. But he wasn't even on this. He was in 2012 to 2013. Chaos Willer, Python, Devian. Man, names I recognize, but nobody I'm overly familiar with. So I guess they weren't any like super notable shit. At least not that I'm super familiar with. But highly recommend that if you want a goddamn underground, obscure, overlooked gem that nobody on goddamn Instagirl's talking about. That's for goddamn sure. But you want to be in the goddamn loop, know about the real metal. 20 years ago, motherfucker, that one came out. God damn, it fucking holds up. And I'll spend this in the shop. This is not, I mean, I've talked about them multiple times, but I just got to stress of this, like, when I say, yeah, like a lot of bands, you starting it today, even the last goddamn 20 years, to be honest, is like, you're really not going to do anything new. So what you got to do is hit them hard and hit them low, god damn it, with good fucking songs. And the band that did that in the Swedish style, I think the number fucking one was the band Entrails. I was listening to the second album today, The Tomb Awaits. I was a fan of the Entrails since Tales from the Morgue. When that first came out on, wasn't that FDA Records, I think, or maybe definitely a more underground label before they got into it. And this initially came out, the second album this first came out was on Dark Descents. And then I think right after this, after the third one is when they got signed by Metal Blade Records. Raging Death, which is phenomenal. Tales from the Morgue is still probably my favorite. Um, their fourth album, Obliteration. The first 4 are like, yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I'd probably say Tales from the Morgue is my favorite. But the thing is about Obliteration, their fourth album, the song Epitome of Death might be their best song ever. Like, I love that song. Matter of fact, in case you happen to goddamn give a fuck, that's actually one of the songs that I listen to at the goddamn gym from time to time. It is just phenomenal fucking song. But this is goddamn Swedish death metal that best way I can describe it is in the vein of like Left Hand Path and Grave into the Grave. That's kind of like what Entrails, that's who it most reminds me of. So nothing original by any stretch. Guys fit the bill. But another thing I liked and I noticed from day one and on all their albums, and even even the last two albums were my least favorites, but I do like them very much, and I own all of them. Every single one of them I bought CD LP. I highly recommend all of them. They have they just have that '90s old school Swedish death metal feeling to where it's like you can tell they're truly into it, and it comes off. The guys just feel fucking what's cool about this too. This is the Hammerheart Records. The original pressing doesn't come with a slipcase. This pressing is a slipcase. We do have some of these in stock. So I'll just put it on the player again because I mean I listen to Entrails at least a few times a year. One of their albums. Favorite songs of this particular album are "Crawling Death" and "Collection of Cracked Heads." In case you haven't give a goddamn fuck. Pretty sure it's the guy with the Napalm Death shirt. He was also one or two of the guys that's in Bird Flesh. Seeing Entrails once at MDF, and that was the main band I wanted to watch live. And my buddy Matt Putrid, he was at that fest, and I remember because I always like hanging out with Matt. Matt's like one of my favorite fucking people on this planet. But during the time when they're playing, he's wanting to yak my ear off, and I was kind of trying to politely tell me, man, shut the fuck up. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. I actually really want to watch these guys. I don't want to talk during them. Remember that. That was the only time I seen Entrails. They were really good. And if I get to talk to Jamie Johnston and shit like that at Milwaukee, because he actually takes inputs, I'm going to mention them for next year, man. Try to get Entrails, because number one, I want to see him again. And number one, fucking two, I'd like to do a goddamn interview with them. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it's the Gabal guy, the Napalm Death. I'm pretty sure that's the other guy in Bird Flesh. I think there might be one other guy from Bird Flesh, but I'm pretty sure it's definitely him. And as you guys know, Bird Flesh, phenomenal goddamn grindcore band that Dawg's been vouching for. Pretty much one of the few grindcore bands I like every single goddamn release by them. Their Alive Autopsy 7-inch. A live autopsy, first full length album, absolutely phenomenal. All their albums are good. But they're A Trip to the Grave 7-inch. That's their first 7-inch. That's one of my favorite grindcore 7-inches ever. Brutal Corpse, probably my favorite goddamn song on there. And fucking tastic. Anyways, picking up on the goddamn paid skis, this is more like another guy. He gave his 25 favorite albums. So these are kind of, seems like the next guy did his top 5 or something. It seems to watch your fucking shout out and just your favorite albums put on goddamn camera, archive for all. Assuming my channel never gets taken down, all eternity. Send them the fuck on over. They're kind of cool to go over, see other people's takes. From Zachary Christian, which I'm pretty sure he at least orders. I recognize the name, or he sent paid skis, but I definitely recognize the name, so it's one or the other. But Zachary Christian, paid fucking top 25 send out. Says, "Sup, J-Dog, Young Devil back again. I saw the video of your top 25 metal releases. It wasn't my goddamn top 25. It was Layla Lovers. He said, here's my personal favorites, not in a specific order. 1, Deicide. 2, Serpents of Light. Look at that, back to back. Proper goddamn t-shirt, too. Pick up if you don't like Deicide, you don't like death metal, motherfucker. Truer than ever with the last two, to be completely honest with you. Still stands true to goddamn dates. The only people I don't know is out of the loop motherfucking hippies and Cavalt tough guys. They're just trying to out UG the next guy. If nobody fucking knew about Deicide, if it was underground, like they weren't popular, they wouldn't be saying shit. It's just they're trying to out underground the next guy. In which case, be honest with you, kind of a fucking poser, because you're not actually admitting what you actually like. You're not into music. You're into fucking status. You're into goddamn flash. So his first two are both Deicide albums. First album and the Serpents of Lights. I don't know if that's influences from me, because those are my favorite Deicide albums as well. Is specifically the first album, Serpents of Light. 3, Show No Mercy. This motherfucker's watching the goddamn dog. The dog's rubbing off on him. 4, Hacked Up for Barbecue. Motherfucker's totally watching the dog. 5, Onward of Golgotha. 6, Rigor Mortis. Yeah, dude, this guy's he's just totally dog influenced. 7, In the Sign of Evil. Best goddamn Sodom release without a goddamn doubt. 8, Fistful of Metal. 9, Purification through Purification through violence. 10, INRI. 11, Butchered at Birth. 12, Youth Against Christ. Where the fuck do you think he got that at? No way, Jose, did he fucking pick that one up on his own without the goddamn dog. 13, War Cult Supremacy. Finally, something that's not on the goddamn dogs. Fucking thinking for himself here. 14, Hells and Holy Fire. Probably the best goddamn album to come out in 1999, goddamn it. None Slaughter, Hell's and Holy Fire. 15, Don't Break the Oath. 16, Gore Metal. 17, Horrified. 18, Seven Churches. 19, Bathory. 20, Welcome to Hell. 21, Lux Santanae, the split with Satanic War Master Archgo, put out by Hells, of course, goddamn it, long sold out. 22, Morbid Visions. 23, World Downfall. Did you get that goddamn World Downfall LP from Hells Headbangers, goddamn it? 24, Eating Back to Life. 25, Motorhead. He puts 25 Motorhead. Okay, then he puts Zach, Church Defacing Christian. Church Defacing Christian. Yeah, it's a damn good list. Though, to be honest with you, it seems like a lot of it. Well, you said you're young, so you got to be influenced by somebody, I guess. A lot of it is, to be honest with you, a lot of those would be my top 25. A lot of those. To be honest, the only ones I'm not big on is War Cult Supremacy, even though I do like it for what it is. And then what else? I do like the Satanic War Master Archgo, but it's by no means my top 25 favorite releases of all time. Not even close, but I like it. And Motorhead, actually, that's one of the few Motorheads I didn't like. It's a pretty goddamn close, though. Other than that, up for mine, a lot of shit. So, pretty damn cool goddamn list. There's another one, but I think he just did like, no, it's just for Hell's releases. This is from Lucas Hilker. Paid questions at 20 goddamn USD. Double fucking paid ski, just the way I like it. Hey, J-Dog, I want to share 5 of my favorite Hell's releases. Fuck yeah, that means he bought a goddamn Hell's release, then sends in a $20 paid ski just to let the dog know. Good folks over there, goddamn Lucas. Hell's releases with you that I own physical copies. God damn it. Better goddamn own it. Got it through top 5. Why the fuck would you? That's why I see it, dude. Again, I understand digital download or YouTube shit because you can't buy everything. I totally get it. It's overwhelming. Funds are tight. You know, my wife might be yelling at you. You might be in college living off goddamn fucking top ramen and goddamn hot and ready pizzas because, you know, times are tough, goddamn it. Going to school, I get that. I fully understand that you can't buy everything. You can't be got fucking Dawg. Deicide puts out a new album. You buy a CD, LP, shirt, and motherfuckers put out a picture of this dog. We'll fucking buy that too. I understand not everybody's in that goddamn position. Oh, I've been there. I know. But if it's your top, like let's say, like you can only buy, 5 to 8 things a year. Why wouldn't you buy your favorite for a year? Like, so of course you would own a physical copy of that. Like, why wouldn't you? But if it's like, yeah, it was a pretty good album. I can understand digital downloading or just listening on YouTube at the gym or on your Bluetooth in your car. I get that. That makes sense. I'm not a complete idiot. What are your thoughts? Thanks. He said you can put no particular order. Perdition Temple, Sacraments of Dissension. 2, Druid Lord, Relics of the Dead. 3, Faith Extractor, Proverbial Lambs to the Ultimate Slaughter. 4, Cemetery Urn, Barbaric Retribution. 5, None Slaughter, Red is the Color of Ripping Death. P.S. I recently discovered the band White Death through your channel, ordered one of their CDs from Hells, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Yes. The White Death is really good. Are you talking about the new album or the first album? The first album, White Death, is fantastic. And then their new album was really good too, Iconoclast. Watch out for that LP. We're supposed to be getting it in, I think, in June or some shit. Dawg will pick one up. Of course, I'll pick up the CD. I thought it was a damn good album. What do I think of your list? I mean, it's cool. It's interesting to see that. I like seeing stuff like Faith Extractor on there too, because band people don't really much bring up, and Ash and Zanka are kind of friends. I mean, we're not besties, but we're kind of friends. Well, at least I like them as people. So cool to see that. If you're saying like, do they match up to mine? No. And if I was to say, what are my favorite Hells releases? Let's exclude like licensed stuff. So like, I can't put the Morticians in there, the Centurions, the Deceased, with the exception of Ghostly White, you could put in there because that was just us. So none of the licensed stuff. Like Exhumed Hendale, Exhumed Slaughter Call, Incantation Mortal Throne, that's all licensed. Christians, that's licensed. I want to make it perfectly clear to motherfucking Bubbles. But of Hell's bands, I guess let me try to do it off the top of my head. I mean, list because I never really actually, to be honest with you, I never really thought about it. Hell's bands only, Dawg's top 5 that was our band. We signed them. Put out the only format would have been CD, LP, cassette, or just CD or LP. Well, yeah, we would have done at least minimally a CD for sure, but some CD LPs. Because now that I'm thinking about it, Lurking Corpses is popping in my goddamn mind. We're going to do CDLP of it. Actually, I'm not going to count the corpses either, maybe. just because like Lust for Blood is my favorite one, and that was, it's not a license, but it was a reissue. We didn't put out the original. I think it was self-released by the band. So, but yeah, non-licensed, non-reissued, Dawg's favorite Hells releases. Fuck, it's a long list. Thinking back to it. I'd have to sit down and look. But let me just throw shit out that I really, really liked. Would this make my top five? I don't know. I'd have to go over it. I'm sure I'm gonna, because I'm gonna forget tons of shit. I'm like, what the fuck? This is my number one. I totally forgot it. Do that shit all the fucking time. The shit that's popping in my mind is Victimizer, Final Assault, Church Bazaar, Sinister Glorification. Denial of God. I'm trying to think which one do I like more, Death and Beyond or Hollow Mass. Fucking flip a coin. They're both very fucking good. My favorite is Horrors of Satan. I don't think we were the first ones to put that out. We put it out, CD and LP and shit. No, we didn't. We weren't the first ones. I think it was Painkiller. So I have the original pressing. Was it Painkiller? Maybe it was Horror Records, Astor's label. So, but we did do the second and third full length. So either or, one the Denial of Gods, because I think I like those pretty much equally. Those three. Thinking something by Nunslaughter, but the only thing is, my without a doubt, my favorite Nunslaughter album, in my opinion, one of the greatest death metal albums ever. Originality, everything sounds like nobody this day is definitely Nunslaughter, Hell's and Holy Fire. But we, again, that was a reissue. We didn't originally put that out. We done a vinyl version of a CD, cassette, picture. Did we do a picture disc? I don't remember. There's a picture of it. Obviously, I own it, but I can't remember if Hells did a picture disc. I think we did. We did. I have it. Oh, fucking Nun's got so much shit. Um, I'd put Hex in there. Yeah, I like Hex a lot, man. I Hate Christians, War, all the re-recorded Face of Evil demo songs, Unbaptized, Smell the Burning Churches, one of the greatest goddamn Nunslaughters. Yeah, no. Hex would be in there. So let's say, again, this is all time I had. Nunslaughter, Hex, pick one of the Denial Gods, Hollow Master, Death and Beyond, both equally as good. Um, Fucking duking it out. If we just flip a goddamn coin. Victimizer, Final Assault, Church Bazaar, Sinister Glorification. That's a fucking poster or something. Fuck. Who would it be? Pick one more. I want to pick something. Regurgitation, that was reissue. Shit, yeah. Who would it fucking be? I know there's somebody like it's way up there too. They may even be like number one that I can't. I mean, two things that are popping really into my mind that I really really like. I don't think they'd be in the top five. Is honestly, yeah, the new Lurking Corpses and Spiders full length. Bathe the Babe in Bat's Blood. That might make it. Really like the Nuke album. I don't think it make top five, but I like it a lot. Um, you know what? Make it top five. I'll put it in there. Um, I like it a lot. Yeah, I'd probably Acid Witch Stone. That'd probably make it in there. Again, I would have to go through and look at the catalog again. But yeah, because Stone is my favorite album, and I love that record to this day. I listen to it quite regularly. I want to say regularly, a couple times a year, which is and I like every album by them. Last album was really good. Evil Sound Screamers, I love it. But Stone is my favorite. That's the songs in there are just fucking jamming as fuck. Um, yeah, I would say that. So just right off the top of my head, Nunslaughter Hex, Acid Witch Stone, Denial of God, either Death of Beyond or Hollow Mass. That's three. Church Bazaar, Sinister Glorification, Victimizer, Final Assault. Yeah, that could totally change. Like I said, if I went over it goddamn manually. But yeah, those are up there. Those are some that that I'm glad that we first time. We were the ones that put it out. We put it out in the world. It wasn't a reissue, nothing. We signed them. We put it out. It was music I believed in. Still believe in it. Still listen to this day. Still own the hard copies. Um, Thoroughly fucking enjoy it. Yeah, those are definitely some, and there's definitely others I fucking love. No, don't get me wrong by any stretch. There's ones that I absolutely love, but yeah, those are some of the goddamn. You know what? I got a goddamn comp. Where's goddamn comp here? Who's in here? Let's see if this gives me any ideas. Yeah, no. So far, as this was the last comp. So far that would be accurate because of that. Yeah, let's go with those, goddamn it. At least fucking like I said, off the goddamn top of my head. Subject goddamn change. Comments, questions, concerns, put the comments, for the morning. Later, goddamn it.